Two superpowers with opposing political beliefs. Two leaders struggling to protect their countries. Weapons of immense destruction causing a nuclear standoff, all resulting in the decline of the Cold War.
The leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan and their willingness to cooperate through reforms, policies, and much negotiation propelled the United States and the Soviet Union forward into a mutual agreement to end the Cold War and bring peace among their nations. In 1961, after the invasion of Berlin by the Soviet Union, a wall was built to separate the Soviets from the Democrats. The Berlin Wall was made of concrete and barbed wire stretching 27 miles throughout the city. There were many factors that led to the distrust between the two countries, including, but not limited to, the threat of mutually assured destruction, the distrust between the superpowers, the Soviets' disapproval of capitalism, the United States' refusal to share nuclear secrets and economic support, and the Soviets' actions of spreading communism throughout the world. The Soviet Union's economy focused on industry, construction, and transport, resulting in the incapability of meeting the growing consumer demand. Throughout the 20th century, their economy continued to struggle and continued to down spiral. Not enough food was produced to feed the people in the Soviet Union. On March 11, 1985, Mikhail Gorbachev rose to power at age 54. He had fresh ideas and a new perspective on issues regarding the challenges of his country. Gorbachev states, "I began to feel the desire for something more. I wanted to do something to make things better." Therefore, he instituted various policies in order to reform the communist state.
Many of the communist members opposed these reforms due to the minimization of their party's power. The reform changed the economic trade system of the country, transforming it into a free trade market rather than a controlled centralized trade market. Glasnost was a reform that called for increased openness regarding political and social matters. It eased the strict social control imposed by the government. Even though Gorbachev's main goal was to reform communism, the collapse was inevitable. Once it started, it could not be stopped.
In 1991, a coup was held by communist hardliners. However, the people of the Soviet Union had tasted democracy and no longer were happy living under the old-style rule of the Communist Party. By December 1991, under the leadership of Boris Yeltsin, the now newborn republics of Russia and Ukraine announced the disbanding of the Soviet Union. The new modern republics now took a more capitalistic and democratic approach to their system of governance. The Communist Party of the Soviet Union was also declared banned.
With the spreading of capitalism and democracy and the disbanding of the Soviet Union, the Cold War, too, had ended. There were no more opposing political beliefs that governed the political global system.